overview of who I am. So I work with tax systems. Does anybody know what tax system does? You do. Yes, we are a IT staffing firm. We are one of the largest. We have 125 offices in Los Angeles. No, not in Los Angeles. In the United States and Europe, Asia. But I'm in that Los Angeles office. My office is the office. So we primarily provided IT services. We have 5 divisions: application, network infrastructure, telecommunication, user support, and digital and creative. I'm in the application. I'm working with QAs. I'm actually specialized in QA. So part of my job is to network with all kinds of QAs, whether you're a manual QA, never have the experience, wanted to get into QAs, or have 10 years, 20 years experience, or you're a QA director, QA manager. I network with you guys all, because I believe when you're in QA, when you're behind the desk, working on projects, working on stuff, but you don't really know what's on the market. Who's hiring? What are they hiring? So that's I'm trying to provide some value for you, so you can stand on a higher level and know what does the trend look like. So first of all, I want to ask a question: how many people consider yourself junior QAs? Okay. Or how many people consider yourself like more senior, mid-level? Let's say mid-level, like 3 to 5 years. Okay. How many people have more than 5 years experience with QA? Okay. How many people come from a developer background? Cool. Perfect. Now who are you guys? Yeah, that's considered to be junior QA. So how many people have no experience in QA? Perfect. You guys get to the right place, and that's why. So first of all, how many of you guys come from a non-IT background? Okay, this is the best time for you to get into the IT industry. So this is a local analytics for Los Angeles only. This is a Q2, but this Q3 just ended, but the report hasn't come out yet. So I have a Q2 report. Can't really, but you can see the overall employment rate, unemployment rate for just general people, like whatever job, like service, whatever job, is 4.5%. But look at IT unemployment rate. That's 2%, which means 98 of the IT people are working. Which means if you get into IT, 98% of the time you might have a job. Pretty cool, right? And then look at the demand. Let's just look at the application, because we're in QA and there's no section with QA. But just look at application. Active candidates in Los Angeles, 10,000 people. But how many job postings in Los Angeles? 58,000 jobs are waiting for you. So exciting. I don't want to get too excited, but it is a really exciting time.
Very close to truth.
It is true. I mean, the thing is, as a software engineer, you probably know it, but you don't have the number. And this is a real number based on real reports from Q2, Los Angeles.
Glassdoor, how many people use Glassdoor? Go ahead. Go Glassdoor, search for QA, 70,000 nationwide.
Yeah.
Just QA, not like
yes.
Insane. Open positions.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Market is crazy.
Especially in QA, like right now. So I can get to that later. But right now, so we work with a lot. We have our daily stand-up meetings too, like at Tech Systems. A lot of software engineer position, whatever. But basically every week, we'll have 1 or 2 QA positions open up in LA. Every week, like all sort of company. That give you a lot of opportunities. Okay, let's look at the second one. And this is kind of a breakdown on just more like how much people are making. We don't really have a QA in there yet, but you can take a look at just like within the application, like just overall, how much people on the average are making within IT. So I think that's some good insights. I mean, you can tell, especially with the software developers, they are making more money than last year because the market is getting better. No, it's really small. I actually have this. Could you guys pass around? I highlighted some of the numbers just to know, and I'm sure the Q3 number is going to be much higher than this. Let's look at the next one. And there are some QA market data I just did. So as a recruiter myself, I have access to career builders and a LinkedIn recruiter, which can give me a lot of insights on what the market looks like. So I just did a little research. This is a number that I got from 2017. So, but it's still the real trend. This is the manual tester demand on supply and demand and supply. So the green line is how many job postings, okay? And the orange line is how many people are getting into. What does it tell you? There are a lot more people are getting into QAs, which is not bad. But if you look at it, the job posting hasn't changed, which tells me if you are a manual QA, getting to QA, great. That's the starting. Getting into manual QA, the first thing you start thinking about is, how do I not get into this gap? Because there's a big gap between the blue one. Yes, thank you, great job. In there, how do you get out of there to make sure you can make sure you have the consistent employment? And then let's look at next page, and it will be really exciting. So this is called software engineer equality. So it's I think the highest level is called software development in test.
Software development engineering test.
Yeah, yeah, SDET. Yeah. So it's SDET. Yeah. Let's just do that.
It's basically engineer first, test second.
Yes, yes. So, but in between, I think it's like automation. You have like hybrid. It's not really technical.
Well, QE equals like there's an amazing book called How Google Does Software. I think they break down the roles. The original company came up with this ranking was Microsoft. Yeah. So all these terms, they're like intersected and they're all synonyms. I think that when they mean like QE quality engineer, completely different.
Yeah. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am seriously not technical. Otherwise, I will be something. I will do your job. I would love to be a QA. I'm just not good at it. But if you are on the highest level of QA, which is like software development test, you are like also part of it. Look at the demand. That's how many job postings. The blue line is the demand. How many job postings out there? Last year, and this trend is going up. There's almost 1,500 job postings in this, and there's only less than, look at how many, less than, I would say 300 people in Los Angeles can do that.
So true. That's why we're teaching.
It's so hard for me. Every company out there, I want to ask that, I want to ask that, I want to ask that. I can't find those people. They're all working.
By the way, Tinder is hiring right now. Guess what?
Give me free.
Yeah. Right now, senior IS, they're hiring right now. I rejected about 12 candidates. They didn't pass phone screen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on the coding question, how to code basic algorithm, 12 people didn't pass. But you're absolutely right. Demand is crazy, supply is zero.
Yeah, and like, yeah, supply is zero, so you have to get on it, because that is the future. If you do it right now, I would say this big gap, you can feel that gap, and that's how much, oh, we can talk about later. And there's a big reward.
Huge.
Yes, yes. Like literally every job, like so I'm just gonna share with you. So right now in my office, I have 20 tester roles within QA, including SDET, including manual testing. there's 2 or 3 manual testing roles, and then all of them, the rest of them are SDET roles.
That's why I'm getting so many emails every day.
Yeah, because you're good. And I'm like, yeah, but so just keep learning. You can get there. And let's go to the next page. And I did a quick research on LinkedIn Recruiter. And here's our, so I just typed in QA. I'm sure there's actually more because like titles are different. Some people call themselves QA. Some people call them test engineers. So it's different. But I just typed in QA really easily. So there are right now in LA, there's this much QAs. And those are the current company that they work at. Those are the companies that they used to work at. You can kind of know like what are some companies that hire QAs, and then like AT&T, tons of QAs. Disney, tons of QAs. And the thing is, with AT&T and Disney, they always hire contractors. And I don't know how you feel about contractors. I mean, like as an agency, we do work with a lot of contractors more at full time. However, what I see is even if you have full time, if a company is laying off people, they always, I mean, they go with contractor too, but it's the same thing. Like you don't really have the stability sometimes as you want. So I mean, you can think about it. So Disney always contractors, AT&T contractors, Bank of America contractors, DirecTV contractors.
Actually, for beginners, it's really good.
Beginners amazing because you have experience. You can have like 6 month contract, work on this environment, and learn as much as you can. Get another project, learn new technology. Because otherwise, if you stay somewhere more than a year or two, you get stagnant. Really sad. YP, do you guys know about Yellow Pages? That company over in Glendale. I talked to a lot of people, a lot of QA out there. They worked there for 10 years and they got laid off. And I literally talked to them and I told them like I can't find you a job because your technology, your tech stack are outdated. You worked there for too long. I mean, they say that, but technology, you stay in one company for too long, not good thing. And based on market research, average IT people, not within QA, average IT people stay in one job around 4 years. Google, 2 years. I think there's another company only like 1 year or so. So like people changing a lot, especially in IT. And that's a good thing because technology is changing. But a big company with their technology, how much they can change with the enterprise? Not very much. So for your personal good, change. I can talk about later, but sometimes with stability and some change is a good thing. So you can learn more. Okay, let's go to the next page. And here are like how many experiences you can see that within all those QAs, more than 10 years, some are junior, and then you can tell like most people stay at one job, 1 or 2 years. You see that? And those more than 10 years, they better be really, really good and updated with the technology. Otherwise, it's really hard for them.
So 2 to 3 years is if you jump the job like annually, it's also pretty bad on the resume because it means that you're unstable. That's but 2 to 3 years is considered perfect.
Yeah, it's the perfect gap.
It's up to date.
And especially if you say if you got a different job, you worked there for a year, sometimes you actually didn't learn as much as you did. Does that make sense? If you stay there for 1 or 2 years or 3 years, you get a deeper knowledge on like how the system works. Let's go to the next page. So this is the same thing with the same search I just did with QA. I just typed in manual QA. So I mean, it's just just give you rough numbers, like 4,000, 5,000 people, and those are the companies that hire manual QA. And then they always.
Is it the opening position 4,500?
No, those are manual QA people, QA engineers.
Working right now, right?
Working right now, have a title on their LinkedIn.
All right.
Say I'm a manual QA. There's so many people. And then those are the companies that typically hire manual QAs, and those manual QAs are working in those companies. Cognizant, Wells Fargo, I know Lux, IBM, they all hire a lot of manual QAs. UTest, Accenture. I think Accenture got bought by Disney now. Yeah, so, but that's part of Disney. Disney hire a lot of manual QA as well. So, but they have a really, really high standard. We can talk about later if you guys are interested in Disney. I can talk about later. I can go all day. Next one. This is the same thing. So with manual QA, most people stay at their job for 1 or 2 years, but not many people more than 10 years. You get stagnant. You move on. You change. You're not manual QA anymore. You become automation. You become software. So this is the trend. And I hope you guys can start thinking about like, hey, I get into QA. What's the next step? What is my career goal should look like? And what should I do? I think that's within 5 minutes. I'll be really fast. So here I did it with a career builder. This is another tool I can use to check on average salaries with Los Angeles market. Not very accurate because I am not sure all those numbers are coming from job posting or the people actually post. So maybe Glassdoor has a better data, but this is the data I got from Career Builder. With the QA, those are like average salaries, manual QAs, average salaries. Pretty close, right? Yeah. And then look at automation. You get to 6-figure right away. Yay! Automation.
And that's average.
That's average. That's average. And if you're doing contractor, I will say lower level $45 like an hour. That's lower level, like entry level, $45 an hour. And I've seen good automation engineer making 65. And if you ask
85?
that,
85?
65. No, like no. As that, they can make up to 85. So automation, I'm talking about more hybrid role, like a manual or with a little automation. So they can do that. But as that, if you go to as that, that's how much maybe.
It's average. And it means just base salary. You always come like on top of the like bonuses, stock options. Everything is about 150K.
Yeah.
That's what STEP makes nowadays. In Silicon Valley, go on.
And they make more money than developers.
Yes, that's true. Actually, it's so true. My friend was actually interviewing both the development role and STEP role, and it was actually offered 10K more as STEP.
Yeah. Yes.
Through development, right?
No, development in some cases easier. In some cases, because STEP requires a lot more side knowledge. Developers more like one space.
Yeah. One thing with SDET is so a lot of companies are hiring SDET, and they want people with engineer background, or they want people with an engineer mindset. But the downfall is they don't have the QA process knowledge. They don't know how to do QA, so they lack of that. I think the best thing is if a QA, you're really good at QA, like the QA process, you have that mindset with engineer mindset and think, hey, I'm gonna be a developer someday, and then you're gonna be unstoppable. So that's I think as a QA from that perspective, because I think they'll be much better to think about like what do you want to go next. And those are like junior QA. I don't really think that is. Oh, this is like with hybrid, like including manual, including automation, including everything. That's the average. And then the senior QA, but that's including everything. So just take a grad of salt. And the next one, those are some technology I've seen with automation, Selenium test driver, a lot. Cucumber, I've seen a lot. BDD, Jenkins, APM. Yes, like SQL. A lot of companies are asking for SQL. Jenkins as well. Jira, like those are technology I basically see every day because a lot of jobs are really similar. A lot of companies are hiring, especially enterprise level companies, they're hiring the same type of like technologies. and like those are like they just kind of tweak it, but like really similar technology. So if you do need to pick up some technology, I would say, I mean, not necessarily, this is not a Bible, but just like Selenium WebDriver.
Just keywords, just keywords.
Just keywords, yeah. Selenium WebDriver, best one. Like every company I work with, Selenium WebDriver and Java. Like that's it. And then sometimes other languages, but Selenium WebDriver always. Yeah. Okay.
Some people they don't understand what does it mean, and they just post it there.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yes.
I've been in so many interviews, and sometimes I came and you guys need a Selenium WebDriver.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but you know.
Would you do with that?
Yeah.
So this is my favorite part. I wish I would have more time, but that's part of my job is because we have a close relationship with hiring manager. I'm sure you hired before, like you know what, like so what does hiring manager truly want? They not only technical fit, they want cultural fit. So technically you need to be really good, but culturally, 2 minutes, I have so much more. I got a sample resume I want to share with you guys. But you guys can grab me after. And so what's made a good resume? 5 things. You can write it down, and that help you. Consistent employment, like 2 years. I would say 2 years. Core skill set, and those are the skill set I just show you. Those are good skill set, hot skill sets, recent skill sets. So if you have really old technologies that you use, I will say don't even worry about it. Use the really newest, latest technology. Reputable company. It doesn't say, hey, you have to work at a good company. Sometimes when you're starting out, start a company is really good. But reputable company, 1 or 2, really important. Repeat engagement. This is something that really hiring manager really like. Is let's say if you work at Disney in 2013 and you work somewhere else, and you come back in 2015, and then you work at Disney at the same time, what does it tell you? It tells you you did a great job at Disney, you ended great term with your manager, and they love you. So think about it. That being said, when you work at anywhere build great relationship with your QA lead or QA manager, they are gonna be really helpful. And provide references. When we asking for references, especially for me, I don't even ask peer references. If you're just working with them, I mean, I can talk to them, but I don't really think that has value. What really valuable is your QA lead or QA manager's references for you. Direct person that worked with you that can say, hey, he does a great job at so and so and so. So build a relationship with the manager no matter what, because that's going to be really helpful long run. And also, oh gosh, there's another thing I want to talk about. Some of the red flags, grammar, really important. I've seen too many resumes with grammar issues. I don't want to talk about it. The minute I see them, I'm like, I don't want to work with you. And also, when you write a resume, you guys can pass down this. This is a great resume. She's currently working for us as a QA lead. Not a QA lead, just a regular automation QA. When you write a resume and I'm talking about the technology, you want to make sure what do you do with it? How do you deal with it? Why do you do with it? Why do you do it in the resume? And when you do screening, when you have people on the screening phone, just don't have, oh yeah, I use Selenium WebDriver. Say, hey, I use Selenium WebDriver for this because I have to do this, and that's why I'm using Selenium WebDriver when you do interview. But if you guys need help with that, the next page, that is my contact information. Write it down. I would love to help you guys.
Real question.
Yeah.
Resume. Right now, there's so many debates that it should be 1 page.
As long as possible.
So it should not be.
No.
Because I heard completely different. People saying that, oh, 10 pages. That's too much. 3 pages.
I think it's like this. If you're working somewhere else, I think within IT, because there's just so much information with one page of resume, I really can't tell like what's your tech stack, what have you been doing. You really have to be as detailed as possible, including the environment, every day-to-day responsibility you've been doing. That so I can tell, okay, this is what she has been doing. But 70% of the hiring managers find lies in resume anyway. So you really have to be honest about your work. I find so many resume that elaborated, lied, don't really like about it. Just be real, but as detailed as possible. If you do happen to work with a recruiter, I would say the detailed resume is always helpful for me because if I do need to tweak, I don't have to add because I'm not supposed to add. I'm just gonna delete the one that's irrelevant. But normally I don't do that because normally people have a really good resume. But yeah, those are a good sample resume. But that's a real resume.
Thank you very much.
Yes. If you have any questions?
So we have one more thing.